Hi guys, and welcome to this week's vlog. We're not starting the vlog off on the best note just because we're supposed to be leaving for Mobile right now. We're supposed to leave pretty much an hour ago, but did you find it? Justin lost his wallet, so don't know where that is. So we're gonna drive to Mobile and I'll just keep it updated. I mean, he has all his cards on his phone, but he just doesn't have like the actual wallet. He had it this morning, he just doesn't know where it is. Alright vlog, so here's a little here's a little update. So we were driving, I got pulled over. He said I was speeding. I can respectfully disagree. Of course I didn't say that. He pulled me over and he was like, hey man, pulled you over for speeding, can I have a driver's license? Yep, gave it to him. And he was like, just have your registration pulled up for me when I come back. I was like, okay, whatever. So he comes back and he was like, I'm gonna just give you a warning. And then he gave me this piece of paper. But on the other side of this piece of paper, it says, somewhere in America tonight a little child will be killed. With him will die the happiness of a mother, the pride of a father. He will be killed by the carelessness of a thoughtless driver. That driver may be someone who is reading this right now. For in this country, a human being is killed in an automobile accident every 10 months. Most of these tragedies don't need to happen. They are caused by human acts. They can be prevented by human caution. Drive carefully. When I tell you I'm gagged right now, I'm gagged. Anyway, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so we came back. We went to go and talk to Justin's mom really quick, just to like chop it up with her. Right now we're at me and Justin's like high school job that we had, because like during the summers Justin would come back and like help out. So he's getting his W-2 from here, which it seems like they're having a hard time finding it because Justin's still in there. But yeah, so we're gonna go out to eat with his mom. I probably won't vlog a lot today just because I don't like, she's not like a social media person, so I don't want to put her on social media, so that's why y'all have genuinely never seen her a day in your life. And of course we love her, she just doesn't like social media, so I just don't put her on here. But yeah, I was so gagged at the fact, number one, that I got pulled over. I'm glad that he gave me a ticket. Not a ticket, oh my god, no, I'm not glad he gave me a ticket. I'm glad that he gave me a warning, but like, was this little note really necessary? I think not. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna go to my grandparents. We're gonna say hey to them really quick, and then we're gonna go back to Justin's mom's house. We're gonna go out to eat, and then we'll kind of go from there. But I'm like super sleepy, like actually exhausted. All right, good morning vlog. So last night we came back to the hotel and we fell asleep, and we realized that our bed has us absolutely spoiled because it feels so much better than the regular hotel bed. And we've stayed at this hotel before, but like, no, this bed was horrible. The sheets were like so paper thin and it was so cold, but I'm glad to be going home and getting in our own bed. So Justin is driving my car today. I will be being a pillow princess, or a passenger princess, not a pillow. Do you know what a pillow princess is? Anyway, let's move on. Now we're gonna go and get breakfast and then we'll get on the road. Okay, so we're leaving T-Mobile because we, like, the T-Mobile internet that we got 2 weeks ago whenever we moved into our house, it doesn't work with our home security cameras. Like, you have to have like a different internet provider to connect to that home security camera for whatever reason. So we went back to return it, and then to also like get a family plan with me and Justin. So we did that, but Justin ended up having to get a new number. How do you feel about that, Justin? He's had the same
for 12 years.
Yeah, he's had the same number for 12 years.
Everything I got was connected to that number.
It's gonna be okay, bro, I promise.
I gotta relearn a whole number.
It's not that hard.
It is. It clearly was. You just learned my old number.
I did. And now I have to learn a whole new number. But it's okay. You will prevail. Okay, but anyway, now we're going to Target because one of my friends has a foster baby, and today is her birthday party. And of course, we're TTJ and Uncle Justin. Okay, like we got to do it big. So we already got her like this little Polaroid camera because she loves taking pictures. So we got her a Polaroid camera, and we're also gonna go to Target and get her a little scooter. Y'all, somebody's going to jail behind this. Why is Target selling Thin Mints body wash by Girl Scouts? That is so horrible. Did you smell it?
It don't smell that bad.
Okay, so this is a scooter that we got her, the Micro Mini Plus LED. Does it have lights? Oh, the wheels have lights. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. But the like base part for the foot is a lot wider, so that's why I picked this one for her instead of like the Razor scooter, because as Justin said, those are like the ankle biting scooters.
She didn't take us.
Also, Justin knows how to wrap presents, so not only am I shocked, but I am impressed, and I'm excited to see the final product, Justin.
Yeah, you know, it's been a while, but you know, I'll hold it again.
Okay guys, so right now we are at the Metro Animal Shelter in Tuscaloosa. Justin, why are we here?
Well, I'm getting the dog. I'm going, well, hopefully I'm getting a dog. I feel like it's 60-40 that I'm gonna get a dog. Only reason I wouldn't is because I just don't like a dog here. But like, if I like a dog, you like me, us, really, gonna come home with us. Hopefully, like JoJo. That's a different story. JoJo pretty, you know, he friendly. But
the butt is the issue.
He likes me a lot. And dogs at the park that I've tried to pet, he doesn't, he isn't the biggest fan of that. So, and he doesn't bark at home. So if he start barking, you know, different circumstances, you know, we won't have the dog for long.
We can't take him back.
Oh, well then. Well, I thought you could the way you trying to take JoJo back.
Yeah, and they promptly told me no.
Oh, well.
With hints of why we still have JoJo. This was a while ago. I tried to give JoJo back like the first 2 weeks of me having him. Yeah.
Well, hopefully they become friends if they don't have friends immediately.
I feel like it'll be fine.
I do feel like it'll be fine though. But yeah, we're finna go in here. You know, we're going to the puppy room first. I feel like that's the better idea. Yeah. And then going to the bigger dog room. Because I mean, I'm not opposed to getting a dog that's 6 months, at least 6 months. Like you know, the oldest I'll go is 6 months. A year, I feel like that's somebody else's dog. I'm just like a stepdad. So.
Okay.
But yeah.
So why do you want a dog?
Just to really, cause I just want one, just to kind of get that inner child.
And you've never had a dog, have you?
Nah, it really a lifelong goal for me to get a dog. Okay. Like a dog of my own. Be like, yeah, at the end of the day, like this is my dog. Correct. Rain or shine.
Okay. You ready for this?
Probably not, but you know, it's fine. I don't see me acting any different than this.
No. We talked to Justin's mom earlier. I don't think she's like really on board with us getting a dog, but it don't matter. Like she's never gonna, whatever. But I feel like she wants us to have a baby, and she doesn't want us to keep getting dogs, which we're maxed out at 2.
Yeah, we're only getting 2.
But I think she wants us to have a baby more than
a dog, which is fine.
No, it's not fine actually. It's not fine.
No, I mean like, I not fine, but I mean, totally okay. Like if we have a baby, it's gonna be our decision. Yeah. Somebody gonna rush us.
Because we took her out to dinner. I don't think I told her that, but we took her out to dinner the other day, and once we got back in the car from dinner, she was like, I thought you were gonna tell me Jaliah was pregnant.
Which I didn't. I had no inkling that she was gonna say that or why she.
It was just random.
It was really out of left field. But
those were like, wait, what?
Huh? We just came to visit.
Right. We can't just stop by and say hello.
Yeah. Well, we spent 6 hours with her, so
we did.
Which I feel like, you know, it was good. She needed it.
Animal control.
He just brought my puppy in.
So sad.
No, it is sad. Come on, let's go home.
Okay, let's go get a dog. Did you say Justin?
Home. No.
This one already has a home?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you gotta come up off that.
I know.
This one doesn't. This is the same one JoJo was in.
Hi. I put this dog on the list.
Okay. She's so cute. You sure it's a girl?
Yeah, it says female.
Oh, yeah, sure does. She's cute. Hi, Gertie.
No. She got hiccups?
Oh, her had the hiccups. All right, Justin. Justin is now looking at this dog. It's another girl. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Gertie. She really likes Justin, but I also feel like they like anybody that comes in and pets them. But she is very cute.
I know it bark.
It does bark quite loud, might I? Okay. We found a room that has a whole bunch of puppies in it. Look at your babies are so beautiful, Gertie. They're so beautiful. Look at your baby. Okay, so we are in the adoption room. Justin saw those puppies that y'all saw in the last clip, and those are the ones he wants to get. I asked him if he was sure. He said yes.
I am sure.
No reservations, no doubts, no nothing. Okay. What do you think, Justin?
This dog is so cute.
It's so cute.
Look at it.
Put him on the floor. You gotta get down there. Oh my gosh, so tiny.
Oh my goodness.
You're so little and small. Where you going?
Where you going? Come here.
Oh, the JoJo shakes.
Where you going? You're being real adventurous. You don't have to make that.
Oh.
Hi, puppy. Hi. You're a jet if I ever saw one. Hi, I don't know what kind of dog you are, but you're so cute. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
This is so precious.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Hi, puppy. It's doing the little scratch thing. You were cute. Yeah.
A biter.
You get him. You get him. Hey. You get him. Hey.
Oh.
You robbed him. Come here. Come here.
Hi, Jetty boy. No way you just bit me. Oh my.
He scratched him.
Y'all, look at them. How stinking cute. All right, Justin. We got a dog.
We have a dog. And so the dog on top of my list, without any intention of getting one here, was a Rottweiler. Cause there's a which is, I know, first time dog is crazy, but there's a dog at the park named Q, and it's a Rottweiler mix. But I believe it's like just, I feel like
he is almost a straight up
Rottweiler. And I love Q, love him to death. Very affectionate dog. And so at first we saw a dog. It was in P7. Didn't have a name, but it was in P7. We loved it. Very cute dog. A little bit older, and it was a girl. Don't have issue with girl dogs, but like, you know, we have JoJo already, so you know, don't want that to happen. So we left, and I went inside with this other dog. I don't know if you showed the vlog or not, that dog or not.
Which
but
one?
It was black brown dog.
Yeah, they saw him.
Yeah, brown. That brown dog was cute. It was a girl, but it started barking pretty bad.
Yeah.
So what I mean, I guess like they supposed to bark. I'm not gonna hold the dog, back for barking.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
But we went back in there, and which we was gonna go the same path, but I was like, did we go down that way? She was like, no. And so we went down that way, and we looked, and it was a mom that had puppies, and like it was a blanket over her, so I wasn't gonna put a blanket back. And we can see dogs like we saw the mom and a puppy like at the front, like pulling the gate, they were cute and whatever. So she pulled it back the gate, and I immediately saw the black dog in the back, and I saw the paws. I was like, oh, want that one, because it was asleep, one facing us, chilling, having a good time. And if it can sleep and all that, it's gonna sleep fine at our house, because it's super quiet in there, super quiet. The only noise you'll hear is, I guess, us leaving the house
and Justin playing his game,
and me playing my game, and even then, that's really not loud. Or turn it down. Yeah. So, yeah, and it was sleeping peacefully through that, and it's so sleep right now. And it's been pretty calm. It got a little bark to it, and it like chewing on shoelaces, but it's a puppy. But yeah, it's the reason I say it's a mix, because I don't know if it gets darker for Rottweilers, because this is a little darker. Like, yeah.
And like Justin said, the dog's name. Well, you want to say the dog's name?
The dog's name is Jet, but they call it Dunkin', which is a cute name, because it reminds me like Dunkin' Donut. It's kind of cute. But I'm gonna kick with Jet. So we got Jet, Jayana, Justin, JoJo.
Yes. They also found Jet at Starbucks. So, but yeah, his mom, which I'm pretty sure y'all saw his mom. Oh yeah, y'all saw his mom. So his mom doesn't look like a Rottweiler, so that's why I think Jet is a Rottweiler mix. But I think his dad is 1000%
his dad
a Rottweiler. So yeah, he's a Rottweiler mix, but he's so tooty. So we have Jet booked for a vet appointment tomorrow, and right now we're gonna go into PetSmart and we're gonna get him some stuff. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Jet is about to meet JoJo for the first time. Look at mom. Look at mom. Can you sit? JoJo, can you sit? That's a good boy. You stay sitting, okay? You sit. And mom will show. Hey, sit. Sit. That's a good boy. And mom will show you him. No, is that your brother? Yes, him is. Yeah, JoJo, look. I don't think he cares.
I told you he wasn't gonna care.
Okay. Alright, y'all, so Justin is about to give Jet his very first bath. Is the shampoo and stuff in there? Oh my gosh. JoJo's literally playing with Jet's new toy. You can kind of see him. Look at little Jetty.
Little Jetty.
Hi, Jetty. Yo, he's literally so small. I love him. Okay, so tonight is, oh my goodness. Tonight is night one with Jet. He was really good, like whenever we took him home and we took him to the pet store, he was fine and he was sleepy, and like even when we were home he was still sleepy. I had to do some work because I have my external fetal monitoring class on Wednesday, I believe, and there was so much pre-work to that. Like it was insane. It was like 16 modules. Each module had like 50 questions. Like it was insane, but I finished it. It was due by midnight tonight and I finished it at like maybe like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So that was done. When that was finished, I decided to just go ahead and take a little nap because I was just so exhausted from the day. I have a paper cut on my hand and it hurts so bad. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm pretty sure while I was asleep, like Jet was probably asleep also. As far as like how I think JoJo feels about Jet, I don't think JoJo really cares that Jet is here. But I will say Lord, all these J names. Jet, he is obviously a baby. He's a month and 16 days old, I believe. And his mom was also like in the like kennel with like the rest of his brothers and sisters, and because like, I guess, you know, just to keep them together. And she had boobs, obviously, because she had puppies. And Jet thinks that JoJo's wiener is a boob, and so he keeps trying to like latch onto it. And it makes JoJo really upset. But JoJo doesn't show like any aggression. He just kind of like moves out of the way and he's like, oh, this little guy. But yeah, so we are done for the night basically. So we put Jet in his new crate. I told Justin to take off the shirt that he'd been wearing all day, which is the shirt that he met Jet in. I was like, go ahead and put that in his crate and then get a sheet and cover half the crate. So he can, you know, like associate that with, hey, like, okay, we have fun, but you know, now it's time to go to sleep. And of course, as soon as we did that and turned the lights off, Jet started to scream bloody murder. But you also have to consider like where Jet came from. Like he was in a kennel where all he saw were other dogs. Like when you see somebody come, you bark, and when they walk away, you bark so that they come back. And his isn't even barking, it's just like the normal dog whining. And I'm sure he'll get over it. It's not a big deal. And God, I felt so bad. It was just breaking Justin's heart to hear like his dog just crying like that and not being able to go in there and do anything. But I was just telling him, like, if you go in there when he's whining, he's gonna think, oh, as long as I whine and I scream and I howl or whatever, then, you know, Dad will come back and he will get me. No, you have to let him know that the screaming and the crying doesn't work. So just go to sleep and just wait for somebody to get you in the morning. So that is where we're at right now. I still think he's a cute little dog. He is 6 weeks old. So he's still a baby. When I got JoJo was 8 weeks old, and dogs change like exponentially fast whenever they're puppies. So it's just gonna take him some time. He has a puppy visit tomorrow at the vet, and the animal shelter is covering the cost of that. I guess that's just how they like get people to adopt dogs. So they say like, hey, if you adopt this dog, like the first visit's free, like you get free food and blah blah blah. But I do feel like this dog process is a lot easier than when I had JoJo, because when I had JoJo, like I was starting from ground zero, and like I had help. Like my best friend was still in town, and my other friend who I don't talk to her anymore, not because like anything crazy happened, she just moved away. And she said she told me even before she left that she's not very good at like maintaining friendships, so that's why we started being friends. But like nothing bad happened, no bad blood. But yeah, so I like had help, but I didn't have like help 24/7. It was just like they came over whenever they wanted to play with the puppy. But I'm glad that like Justin has me and that he's not doing it by himself, because raising a puppy by yourself is very hard. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying that's very hard. Justin has a 5 a.m. workout tomorrow, which means that I'll probably be up, because once I get up, I cannot go back to sleep. So I'll probably go like get up in the morning and go weight lift. And then we'll come back home and like make breakfast and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, good morning, y'all. So last night was Jet's first night. He cried a little bit. Like whenever I was sitting down to eat dinner at like 10:30, he cried a little bit. That was when we first put him in his crate. And Justin? Yes. Okay. Oh, okay, thanks. Look, my key's in his car. But he cried a little bit when we first put him in his crate. But I feel like that was just from like shock. Like, oh my gosh, this man has been holding me literally all day. And now nobody's holding me. What's going on? And so he cried for a little bit. And I was telling y'all last night, I was telling Justin, like, don't go in there. Because then every time he cries, he's going to think like, oh, as soon as I cry, Justin's going to come and get me. So he didn't. The first time he cried for like maybe 8 minutes. And he stopped. And he fell asleep. No, let me just go take him out. I took him out. He peed immediately. Great. Put him back in his crate. Had to do a little fussing. Because he was being a bad boy. Had to do a little bit of fussing. But then he went to sleep and he was fine for most of the night. But it's like 5 a.m. Justin has a 5 a.m. workout today at 9 round. He works 5 to 12, I think, today. So that's where he's going to be at. So I'll be at home with the boys. Hey, my Jojo. Jojo, I don't think Jojo understands that this is another dog. I feel like if Jet was bigger, he'd be like, oh, now I'm jealous. But now Jet just literally follows Jojo around like a little brother. Like that's literally all he does. He just follows Jet around. And Jet is a fine dog whenever we're like with him, but when we're not with him and we put him in his crate, he loses it. He goes ballistic. Like it's crazy. Look at your aunties, Jetty. Oh, him is cutie. He also has a very big personality. Like if he wants to play with Jojo and Jojo doesn't want to play with him, which is literally never, he'll go or like obviously he can't go in grass. So when we take Jojo out and our backyard is obviously huge and it's all grassy area, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, Jet cannot go outside with Jojo, he's too small. He'll go like, boy, are you a 1980 Chevy? Where you going, Jet? Oh god, I hate puppy breath. Also, some people love it, but it smells like boo boo doo doo. Also, when we gave him a bath yesterday, the bathwater was clean. Like, who had just given him a bath? So, okay, I'm gonna end up going to the gym in a little bit, but I'm gonna take ibuprofen because I'm on my period. So let me go lay him down. I'll take some ibuprofen, and then we get up. We'll go to the gym and Sam's because we need to go to Sam's. Okay, so we're getting ready to go to the gym. I'm gonna show you my outfit of the day. It looks orange on camera, but it's red in real life. It's kind of like an orangey red. I don't know, I probably don't care about that. Anyway, it is from CRZ Yoga. The top and the bottom are from CRZ Yoga. I usually shy away from wearing shirts like this just because I'm very subconscious about like this part of my back and like my arms, but who cares? Like it's gonna be fun. So I'm feeling really good, feeling really confident today. Today's gonna be a leg day, so I'm gonna be wearing my Nike Blazers. I went ahead and took Jojo. Oh god, I have too many dogs. I took Jet out and he immediately peed, and I forgot that we had a ring camera and like this whole like ornate security system for the new house. And so all I hear is, "Hey, princess." Who? What's going on? It was Justin talking to me through the security cameras, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh my gosh, I can hear and see you so clearly." And I'm like, "Good to know." Y'all, the security on this house decked out. Like I have to have security. I have to feel safe in where I live. Anyway, I was taking Jet out. I'm talking about immediately peed, immediately pooped. I feel like he's maybe a little bit mad at me still from this morning because I was fussing pretty bad. But he went in his crate, closed it, no qualms about it. I have not heard a peep from that dog. So he's fine. I mean, I'm not, first of all, I'm pretty sure Jet is a Rottweiler. Obviously, you can see it by his little eyebrows. And he's also a mountain cur mix. Do you know what a mountain cur is? I'd never seen this dog a day in my life. I looked it up. They are bear hunters, tree climbers, and they hunt wild boars. They are also a subtype of hound dog. So we have 2 hound dogs. Keep us in our prayers, okay? Keep us in your prayers. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the gym. Today is gonna be a leg day. I'm really excited. These are my brother's socks. These say altitude. I've never been to altitude a day in my life. I swear my brother, whenever he came to visit us in December, left all his clothes here. Sir, come get your stuff. So this is my new blender bottle. What? This is my new blender bottle. It's from Roadtrip on Amazon. I think this one, okay, I think the black one is like $9, but if you want the pink one, like with all the pink stuff, I think it's like $19, something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and do my little pre-workout mix. I usually do about like 10 ounces of water, just because that way it doesn't taste as much like pre-workout and it tastes like an actual drink a little bit, you know what I mean? This is the type of Oxy Shred that I use. It's the Kiss My Peach Oxy Shred Thermogenic Fat Burner. I want you to be, if you do decide to use this, first of all, I love it. I think it's awesome. If you do decide to use this, I want you to make sure that you eat either 20 minutes before. Yeah, 20 minutes before, because after, like, you're gonna be at the gym, so you're not gonna be eating. Because this is also an appetite suppressant. I don't know if that's like the deal, if that was like the purpose, but it is an appetite suppressant. So I don't want you to forget to eat, and I also just want to make you mindful of that, because I know a lot of people who work out struggle on some level with like eating, not eating, and not everyone, but a good deal of people, myself included. So I just wanted to make that known. And then this is their pre-workout I use. It's the Woke AF. It's the dragon fruit. Yeah, the dragon fruit. And this is so much better than the Bucked Up Sour Bucks. Oh my gosh, that's literally the worst pre-workout ever. But this brand, like Bucked Up, Woke AF, like these are really good pre-workouts because they work. They work, and they don't, well, these do make me crash. I will say, I always do feel like I need a nap after, but I don't know if that's necessarily because of the supplements. I think it may just be because I go so hard whenever I'm at the gym that when I come home, my body's like, oh, finally, rest and relaxation. So let me show y'all how this works. It's so cool. When I saw that Justin had one, I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. So you make sure the top is on good, and then there's a little power button right here, and you just, how awesome. Boss and CEO. Okay, hi guys, so I'm back from the gym. I ended up never taking off my sweatshirt because then I realized that it matched what I had on underneath, so I just never took it off. Anyway, we are back from the gym. I really want to be a lot better about bringing y'all to the gym, but I'm at a point in my fitness journey where I'm like so focused on me, and it takes so much out, like it takes so much away from my workout to pull out my like my vlog camera and film. So I think whenever we finish the home gym, did I tell you about that? Did I tell you about that? Okay, so Justin and I are gonna transform our garage into like this huge home gym. So we have like a squat rack, which is really called a power rack. So you can do bench press on it. You can do lat pulls on it. Are you kidding me? Then it's a squat rack, and it's also like a cable machine. So the one where you can go like this with the cables, you can pull down like this with the, like that whole cable system is a part of this one like power rack. So again, bench press, what am I thinking? Barbell squats, the lat pulls, and like all the pulley systems, it's attached to this thing. Literally awesome. So we're getting that. What else did we say we were getting? We're getting like the barbell bar, we're getting the weight sets, we're getting like a boxing thing, we're getting the padded floor, we're gonna get some cool LED lights. Like, it's gonna be awesome. It is going to be literally awesome. So I think once we get like all of that set up, it'll be easy to take y'all with me to the gym, because the gym is literally gonna be in our garage. So, oh y'all, I literally cannot wait. It's gonna be so awesome. Speaking of the gym, whenever I was at the gym, this guy who I'd never seen him before, he was a trainer, and he was like, I think you live in my neighborhood. And I was like, what? Apparently we do live in the same neighborhood. And he was like, I'm just really glad that I see like more black people living here, because like obviously this neighborhood is like a very affluent neighborhood, and so you don't really expect black people to live here, which is horrible, and that's like a whole topic on its own. But yeah, so it was cool to, you know, meet him or whatever. But I made sure to immediately acknowledge the woman that he lived with, because like, don't think that this is, you know, something that it's not. I was like, oh, how's she, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so then I went to Sam's, got some stuff from Sam's. But y'all, honestly, we need to clean this house because it looks a monster. Like, it just looks so crazy. It's not clean like it needs to be. That's all the stuff. Can y'all see that? That's like all the stuff that I got from Sam's, and it just needs to be cleaned. I also got like a really heavy duty pet vacuum / carpet cleaner, because there's pee spots in the guest bedroom, and I didn't want to be mad at Justin, but it's like, because he's never had a dog, so he doesn't know like what I'm about to pee looks like from a baby dog. When dogs start like sniffing around and running and sniffing around, they're about to go pee somewhere. So you need to just be like very conscious of that. And I don't want to be like a dog person, because like now we have not one but 2 dogs. I don't want you to walk into my house and be like, yeah, you definitely have dogs, because I can smell it. I do not want that to be our house. I want you to walk in here and be like, oh, you have dogs? Really? I can't, you know, smell anything. So it's kind of where I'm at right now. But right now I think we're just gonna clean, because Jet has an appointment at 12. No, at 2:30. And I think Justin gets off at 12. So I'm pretty sure Justin will come home. He'll spend some time with Jet. But I really think that I need to eat first, and then we can go ahead and start cleaning and stuff. Because I'm gonna be no good if I haven't eaten, and then I'm gonna want to eat later, and I'm gonna be like ravenously hungry, and I'm gonna be eating everything in sight. So to prevent that, I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking now. So I'll see y'all later when we're ready to clean. Oh, I also have Jed in his crate. I know that like I'm home, but I want to get him used to like, okay, mom and dad are home and I'm in my crate and like everything is fine, right? Because like being like this house is huge and Jed is very tiny small. Okay, so it's very hard to like have to keep up with him and watch him. Like I can't clean and have 2 dogs like running at my heels. So, and he also keeps trying to suck on JoJo's wee-wee because he thinks that it's a bottle, and he gets mad whenever Lord Jesus, he gets mad whenever JoJo moves because it's like, bro, like I know you see me trying to eat and I'm having to chase you down. Like this is crazy. So I feel like once he gets a little older and he realizes that he's not getting milk from mom anymore, that he will stop following JoJo like that, and JoJo will start getting like less annoyed with him. But we'll see. It's a work in progress. So I'm gonna make breakfast real quick and then I'll be back. All right, y'all, Jet is about to go to his very first doctor's appointment. How you feeling, Jetty boy? How are you feeling, Justin?
I feel pretty good. You know, I know it's finna suck for him and me, but
it's gonna be okay.
Mostly him.
Hopefully everything turns out okay. We'll let y'all know. Y'all, I made these loaded nachos for dinner. I made them in like 2 separate little things. So Justin's just has the ground beef and just like regular shredded cheese, but mine has the ground beef. Words I can't talk. Mine has the ground beef, shredded cheese, the rotisserie chicken from Sam's. I shredded it up, put some of that on there. I have some spicy queso, some black beans, and some corn. And the chips, I put them in the oven for 400.
You think you better than me? Is that what you're trying to say?
What are you talking?
You still going?
Okay, you only literally this is all you wanted.
Hey, I'm a picky eater.
Okay, so am I.
Clearly not. You over there got the I can't think of nothing quick.
Okay, yeah.
Hidden Valley over there.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, so I put this whole thing in the oven, 400 degrees for about like 8-ish minutes, and now the chips are so crispy. Whenever you go to like a Mexican restaurant or anywhere that serves like chips and cheese, sometimes the chips just get really soggy, or they're just like not super crispy crunchy. These are so crispy crunchy. It's amazing. All right, good morning, y'all. So they sent us an email yesterday saying like, hey, we're gonna be paving the roads in the neighborhood. So if you live on, you know, like this part of the neighborhood, like they're gonna be paving the road right there. So of course this morning, like all you can hear is like the construction people like outside paving the road. Fine, whatever. So a few hours after that, I'm like, okay, like I need to go to Publix because I need to get some milk and milk and pancakes. That's what I needed, milk and pancakes. So like the construction people were gone. There weren't any like signs that says that I couldn't go out of my driveway, or that or like cones blocking it off. Like there was none of that. And so I'm pulling out of my driveway and all these men come out from nowhere. They're like, no, drive on the other side. First of all, y'all need to have supplies. You need to have supplies. You either A, need to have somebody standing in front of everybody's driveway saying that they can't leave, or B, you need to put some orange cones out or some kind of signage out so that people know not to drive on it. I don't care. I'm sorry. Y'all should have, first of all, y'all should have been paving stuff before you let people buy houses out here. First thing. Second of all, that's so unrealistic. Like if you're gonna pave in the middle of the night. First of all, this neighborhood costs $45 billion to even live over here. So let's start being so realistic and understanding that people have to go to work. Like people have things to do. Like we just can't stop our lives because y'all decided to pave the road all of a sudden on a random Tuesday. Like, let's be so serious. And then like at the front of the neighborhood, like of course I'm trying to get out, whatever, like to, you know, look both ways so I can turn. He's like, no, stop, sir, there's no cars coming. And then he starts trying to yell at me, girl, I rolled this one up so quick in slow motion. Yeah, shut up. Don't ever think you could be a man and tell me something, please. Don't ever think you could be a man and tell me a goddamn thing about literally anything. Like shut up permanently. Or else. All right, so I made breakfast, nothing crazy. I made some pancakes because I was craving them. I made them the way that my mom makes them. She does a little bit of vanilla extract, a little bit of cinnamon. So it's not like full-on French toast pancakes, but it gives you like a little bit of hint. It's very good. And then some bacon and eggs, and I also got some grapes from Publix. Not very many, because I feel like I'm gonna be full from this, but just to have some. Then I'll probably have like a water, maybe a protein shake, and like maybe apple juice or something like that. All right, y'all, so I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I feel like I literally haven't done anything today. Like, I got up, I went to Publix. That's what I was doing, that rant about those construction workers. Came home, cooked breakfast. I'm pretty sure y'all saw that. Then got on the couch, laid down from literally like 2 something until 6. Like, I didn't do anything. Like, we took like a family nap, like literally all 4 of us. We're asleep on the couch, and then Justin had to go to work at 3:30. And I feel like Jet is really stressing Justin out, and Justin is honestly like not a person that gets stressed out very easily, so I'm kind of worried. I'm gonna make my pre-workout drink while I'm talking to y'all, but like usually it takes the world crashing down for Justin to even begin. That's not even my top. Okay. Let's pause. Oh my gosh. Okay. So these blender bottles, like you can't put this part in the dishwasher because it has like the battery or whatever. And I didn't realize that that wasn't on there before I started pouring. I just picked the cup up and started pouring. So that will be the first and last time I ever do something like that. So back to what I was saying. It takes the world beginning to crash down before Justin can even like start to even think about worrying about stuff. So I kind of feel bad that Jed is worrying him out, but what he was saying earlier is that he's just so concerned about just like being the best dad that he can be, which is really sweet because if we ever do have kids, like that's really sweet. And today he was like, I'm so sorry if I've been like so obsessed with Jet that I, you know, haven't been helping around the house. Like I want you to sit and like I want to do, like he wanted to do like all the kitchen cleaning stuff after I cooked this morning breakfast. Because usually like whoever cooks, like that's the person that cleans the kitchen, and like vice versa, and the other person like handles all the other stuff in the house, like putting away laundry and you know whatever. And I was like, no, like it's fine, like you just have a new dog and I know that you want to be like a good dog parent, and I know that this is like a new experience for you. And also Jed is 6 weeks old. His birthday is January 11th, I'm pretty sure. Like he's 6 weeks old, he's a baby. And when I got Jojo, which I feel like I've said this a million times, when I got Jojo he was 8 weeks old. So Jojo had, number one, a little bit more weight on him than Jet does. Jet weighs 4 pounds, Jojo weighed 10 pounds. What else? And Jojo was just like, they're just 2 different dogs. Like it's hard to compare because it's like comparing apples to oranges, but Jet is just honestly a different dog than Jojo. I will say Jet does have a lot of personality, and he's very sassy and he's very stubborn, and he doesn't really want to do what you tell him to do. He wants to do whatever he wants to do, which is very similar to how Jojo was. But yeah, it's just gonna take Justin getting used to learning like how Jet is, what he likes, what he doesn't like. And yeah, I'm saying like Justin is gonna have to learn, just because like this is Justin's dog. Like in the same way that Jet is my dog, and like if anything God forbid happened to me in Justin's relationship, like I would get Jojo because like that's my dog. And same thing for Justin, like Jet is Jojo's dog. But of course we live together, we have shared responsibilities and all that. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like I feel like I don't have to over explain that, y'all get it. But I want him to have this experience. And I feel like whenever I had Jojo at first, like my like dog mom experience was starting to get taken away from me by other people, because they always felt like they knew more than me, which they did know more than me. But like I wanted the opportunity to fall on my face if that's like what it was going to lead to, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted the opportunity to learn my dog by myself instead of you just telling me what my dog does. So that's why I've been saying like Justin's dog, blah blah blah, just because like I just want him to, you know, be able to learn and, you know, learn his dog on his own terms, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what we've been doing. So we're gonna put this blender bottle on real tight. I'm pretty sure it's still charged. Yeah. Father of the year, walking by. All right, y'all. So I am making smash burgers tonight. It's just like regular ground beef, and these are the things that I seasoned it with. I'm trying not to make a mess, even though I gotta clean the counter anyway. So some onion powder, salt, pepper. I didn't even realize that Justin bought this, but some gourmet burger seasoning by Weber. And then some garlic powder. And then I also put some cheddar and Monterey Jack. And then I like I rolled it up and then I flattened it out. And then I seasoned it with all the stuff. I like folded it in kind of like a Taco Bell Crunch Wrap or a stack from Moe's. And then I rolled it into a ball and then I flattened it out. And then I like added some cheese to the top. And yeah. That's pretty much what they look like. Justin said he wanted 2, so these are his 2, and then this is my 1. Okay, so I always end up showing y'all Justin's plate because it always has more on it, but these are the smash burgers I made. Don't know if they're good yet because Justin hasn't tried it because he's filming a TikTok with Jet, but just some Ore-Ida crispy tater tots, and then the hamburger bun. Technically, this is upside down, like the part that's facing up is upside down. That's the part that's usually touching the meat, but sometimes at burger restaurants they do it like this, and I don't know why, but it just tastes so much better. So yeah, that's what we're having for dinner. And then there's Jojo. I also gave Jojo some tater tots, so that's what he's like, Mom. But he's okay. Good morning, y'all. I don't know what day it is, but today I'm getting my hair done. So I'm getting mini twists today. I'm not adding in any hair, and I was telling my mom, I was like, Mom, like I'm getting mini twists this week, and she was like, with your own hair or with hair added in? And I was like, just with my own hair, because she was like, oh my gosh, you remember that time? Basically, she was talking about the time that I was in 8th grade and we had like an 8th grade social. If I can find that picture, I will put it in right here. If not, I'm sorry, it's too far gone in the archives. But we had an 8th grade social. Mind you, there was this boy that I liked so bad. He had a girlfriend at the time, and I respected that. I still, had a crush on him, but I respected that, whatever. And I really, really, really wanted to dance with him. But no, I think he was in between girlfriends because he literally had a girlfriend like every quarter of the year, right? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And I really wanted to dance with him, but it was like typical like middle school dance, whatever. And it was like the girls on this side, the boys on this side, and like we just like never intermingle. So I never had to dance with him. Anyway, I felt so freaking ugly because I wanted like bangs with like an updo, right? This girl, my mom took me to the stylist. This girl put a piece of weave right here, horribly blended into like my natural hair color. Because at the time, like China and McLean had dyed her hair on Ant Farm, and it was like the blonde streaks or like the blonde highlights or whatever. So I wanted that, and that's what I got. When I tell you the blonde was horrifically, like it was not matched at all. It was not matched at all. Like, you know how whenever you get blonde and it's like without toner, how it's like yellow, basically like straw colored? That's what it looks like. Plus like my natural brown hair, plus the hot. I was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. This is horrible. So anyway, I felt super, super ugly. And I cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And as soon as I left that dance, I ripped the hair out. I was like, Mom, like I'm not doing this. Like this is so ugly. And of course she was mad at me because like she had paid for it, but girl, how ugly that hairstyle was, it should have been free. Okay, it should have been free. Anyway, but yeah, I'm getting mini twists today. I'm getting them done by my good friend Jaliah. She works at the hospital with me, but she's also a hairstylist. And the name of her salon is LR Styles in Northport, Alabama. I'm pretty sure her mini twists are like $70 to $80, I believe. But of course I'm gonna tip her, and she got so mad last time. Well, not mad, but she was like, Jay, you didn't have to do that. Because I had a silk press, and she tried to give me a discount because like for like a late graduation present, and I still tipped her $50. I was like, what? Like, no, girl, like let me do this. I know sometimes my friends like always want to give me discounts on like the services they provide, but it's like, not only do I not want your discount, but I also want to, tip you extra because, especially Jaliah, because Jaliah does like such amazing work that I want her to know that like, I appreciate it. Y'all, that silk press was banging, okay, that Jaliah did. So like I wanted to show her like, you are worth a $50 tip every time. I don't care if you just wash my hair, I'm still gonna tip you $50. I don't care. That's just me. That's just my end, right? So anyway, gonna be doing that today. I also have a Zoom call today at 9:30 for one of the new brands that I'm working with, and oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so excited. I know sometimes like I can't tell y'all like who the brand is until the stuff goes live. I don't really know if this specific brand has those like FTC disclosures or whatever, but I love them because usually when you work with a brand, they'll send you like their creator brief, and the creator brief pretty much just tells you like who the brand is, what they're about, the deliverables, the content that they want you to create, kind of not the content they want you to create, but kind of like thought starters. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. And then like if they want you to take pictures, they'll send you like picture inspo. They'll tell you like what to wear, what not to wear, things to stay away from. Like obviously don't show any other logos, stuff like that. But at the very beginning of this brand's concept brief, they were like, brand blah 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 works to serve underserved women in poverty-stricken communities, areas that have healthcare disparities. And I was like, you're saying all the right things. You're saying all the right things. And I looked into it because I'm not just going to believe you just because you put it into it. I looked into it. It's true. It's true. Oh my gosh, they have done such great work. Especially being a small business, they have done such great work for women in underserved communities. So I'm so excited to be working with them. Like, oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. And March is International Women's Day. Well, International Women's Day is March 8th, and so I'm partnering with a lot of brands to like kind of help push that initiative out because it's really important. And yeah, I'm just really excited about the whole thing. But I have that Zoom call from 9:30 to 10, and then we have a unit meeting at the hospital from 10 to probably 10:30. And then what else do I have? I have to film my very last post for Zappos, which is a running vlog, so I'll go running today. I need to go kickboxing, and then my appointment with Jaliah is at 4:30. So I have a lot of things to do before 4:30. I also really want to go to Crumble, but I'm unsure if I'll be able to like have time to do that, especially since I work tomorrow. Like I know I'm not gonna have time tomorrow, so it's either I go today or I don't go at all, which is really sucks. But I'll probably go when Justin's at home with the boys because Justin is really just like worried about leaving Jet here for a long period of time, which I understand. Also, Jet slept through the night. Let me tell you something. I do this dog training shit. Let me tell you. I told Justin, I was like, I understand that you want to take him out every hour because you feel like he has to pee and like you can't trust him because he will pee everywhere, which is true. Like he will get like a random burst of energy and then he'll pee somewhere. So I am so glad that we picked up on that on day one. So I was like, whenever he just starts like chilling and he starts running around, immediately grab him. And I was like, I want you to pick him up and I want you to fold him just in case. And he's bendy, he's a dog. I want you to pick him up and I want you to fold him just in case he does start peeing. He like pees on himself instead of peeing on my carpet. Okay. Because the only place we have carpet is in our closets in both this room and the guest bedrooms, and then like in the regular bedrooms. So anyway, I was like, just do that, and then just take him out and let him pee. And with Jet, you have to like continuously like pick him up and turn him around because he'll try to go back in the house. No, you're not going back in the house so you can pee and poop in the house. You're gonna pee and poop out here. And eventually he gets it. Like he'll stomp off. Like he has an attitude that you're making him poop. I don't care, boo. But yeah, so I was like, I understand you want to take him out every hour on the hour, but you're pretty much just training his bladder to only be able to hold like a very finite amount of urine, and that's not what we want. Because the first night that we had Jet, Justin did not sleep at all. Like he literally woke up every hour on the hour to go and take that dog out. And he was just like, I don't know. I feel like he would never say that he was frustrated, but I could just tell he was frustrated because I know my husband. I know Justin. Like I was telling y'all, like it takes the world falling down for Justin to start being stressed about something. But I think having a new dog, a puppy, a super young puppy like Jet, I feel like that was really starting to take a toll on Justin. And then it was so sweet. He was like, I'm really sorry if like you feel like I haven't been talking to you because I've been, so obsessed with Jet and like making sure he's good. But like I want you to know that you're my wife, you're my priority. And I'm just like, how did I get such a good man? But anyway, I was like, you know what, it's okay. I understand. I know that you're not doing it on purpose. We can just, be more intentional about the time that we do spend together, because to us, like spending time together is like watching movies or like just taking like random drives and, blah, blah, blah. But that's a little bit harder when you have a new puppy, especially since Justin was so worried about him. So, we fixed that. We were hanging out. We were talking, trying not to talk about Jet and JoJo and just talk about like other things that we have going on. And Justin was like, if this is what it's like to be like a dog parent, like I cannot imagine having an actual baby. And I was like, yeah, it's hard. But anyway, I told him last night, I was like, I want you to like 2 hours before you go to sleep or before you like want to get in the bed and start winding down. I was like, I want you to go ahead and feed him again. Then I want you to not let him go to sleep at all. No naps, no nothing. Anytime you see his eyes closing, I want you to pick him up and I want you to make him get up and walk. I want you to make him climb on things. I want you to get JoJo to chase after him to chase after JoJo, you chase him, whatever. Like literally run him ragged throughout this house. And it's not very hard because Jet's 4 pounds and he's maybe like 4 inches tall. Like he's a very short, very tiny little thing. And I was like, that way, when you finally do put him in his crate, number one, it's gonna be no fuss because he's gonna be literally so tired. He wants to go to sleep anyway. And then he's gonna sleep for longer because he is literally exhausted. And then just like make sure that you take him out before you put him back in the crate. So that way he doesn't have like pee building because he just like ate or drank something. Let me tell you, slept 5 hours. Slept 5 hours. Justin went to sleep at 12. He had to get up today at like 5 something because he had work today at 9 round as a trainer. So he slept all 5 hours. And when I tell you Justin woke up, he was so excited. He was like, he slept the whole. I was like, yes, I know. Like y'all, I do this dog training. Okay, I do this dog training. JoJo put me through the ringer whenever he was a puppy, and I just feel like I learned so much just about like dogs and about what works and about what doesn't work. And it's amazing. So today, this morning, whenever Justin left, he was like, give him like 30 minutes because he just ate and drank. And then if you don't mind taking him out, like I really appreciate it. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So then he left, he went to work. And then at 6, I went in there and I checked on Jet. And I took him out. He went to go, he peed and he pooped and we went back in the house. And I did not let him go to sleep at all. I made him run laps around the house. I taught him how to play with one of JoJo's toys, and he literally played with that for maybe 20 minutes, just like pulling and tugging. And then I was playing with him, and I was pulling and tugging on him. And then we went outside some more. We ran some more laps around the house. And then when I tell you, I put him in his crate. It was no muss, no fuss. It was instant snoring. And he's been asleep for like maybe an hour. And I feel like he's gonna stay asleep for at least another 2 to 3 hours. So, probably after my meeting, I'll go in there and I will wake him up. But right now, he's sleeping very peacefully. But I decided that I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready for the day just because I have a lot going on and I don't wanna like have to get ready right now, get in the bed, get ready again, just because that's really annoying and I just don't feel like doing that. But yeah, so we're gonna take JoJo to DAYCARE just because Jet is too small for JoJo to play with for real. Like I'll tell JoJo, I'll be like, go get him, go get him. And he'll like walk up to Jet and he'll like pounce right in front of him to scare him and then he'll run away. And I'll give him a treat just because it's really funny. But yeah, so we're gonna take him to daycare just because I want him to, first of all, I want him to not feel like we're focusing so much on Jet and we're not focusing on him. That's why I make sure like when Justin is doing stuff with Jet that I'm cuddling with JoJo, I'm watching movies, I'm showing JoJo TikToks on my phone because JoJo loves TikTok. Like he will sit there and watch them for hours if you let him. Just so that he doesn't feel left out because there's a new baby, because I don't want JoJo to become aggressive just because JoJo is such a Velcro dog. I don't want him to be aggressive when we're giving like all this love and attention to Jet and he feels like he's not getting any. JoJo's not an aggressive dog anyway, but just like to prevent those kind of things from happening. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take him to daycare and I'll pick y'all up later. Okay, so I just got off my call. It went really well. The girl was literally so sweet. We were just chit-chatting like girls. Played with Jet for a little bit. I'll insert a clip of us playing right here because it was so cute.
I'm 6 years older than Milton.
Ouch!
Putting a voice with the body and the physical aspect was not something that came easy to me.
Okay, so now I'm going to my hospital meeting and then we'll go shopping and y'all know how I go. So, okay, first of all, I got mini twists. Look at my hair, it's so cute and small. I love the fact that I don't have to do my hair anymore. I feel like that just makes everything so much better. But yeah, so I got mini twists yesterday. So sorry that I didn't vlog. We like got to talking and I just did not even think about pulling out my camera because I was having so much fun. But yeah, Jaliah, I'll put her information down in the description box because she is a very, very, very good hairstylist. And she's just so gentle. Oh, I love it because I'm somebody that's naturally very tender-headed, so like getting my hair done hurts. If you know, you know. I decided that I was going to go to Orange Theory today. I didn't realize that I had my Orange Theory classes on auto pay, and I was just going to do 4 classes a month instead of 8 classes a month, just because I was going to start doing kickboxing more than Orange Theory, just because I need to get better at kickboxing. But Since today is March the 1st, they decided that, well, not they decided, it was my fault really, but I didn't take it off auto pay, so I pretty much took it out, but it was like $110 for 8 classes or something like that. Anyway, so a lot of things of business I feel like we need to talk about. I got my mini twists. I think they're really cute. I think I'm gonna keep them in for 3 weeks, and then after that I think I will like take them out and then like let her wash them and then put them in again. We'll just keep doing that over and over again, because like not having to do my hair is awesome, and it just makes me feel so good. So anyway, I went to Orange Theory today. I burned like 602 calories. Like Orange Theory today was crazy. It was so fun. Like we had an endurance day on the treads. So it's like you run at your push pace, which is like a pace that's pretty uncomfortable, but that you can maintain for, I think it's about like 10 minutes or so. And then after that you get a 90-second like base pace. Base pace is a pace that you can maintain for 30 minutes. So my base pace is 4 miles per hour. My push pace is like 5 miles, 5.5 miles per hour, because I mean, I'm a slow runner. Like it is what it is, and I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm not ashamed about it. It just is what it is. So we did that. That was really fun. I needed gas because I had 11 miles until E, because I didn't realize that the same gas that was in my car whenever we filled up to come back from Mobile, like at the very beginning of this vlog, that was the same gas that's been in my car literally all week. So it was definitely time to get some more, so I went ahead and did that. I think I'm gonna have Moe's for dinner tonight, but today is night shift 1 of 4. So that's so exciting. And like our hospital, I can't remember if I ever told y'all this, but our hospital, like the way that it works is that you can get floated to another hospital. Technically it's the same hospital, like it's in the same hospital family, and they're like, oh, but like it's the same hospital and like you work for the whole hospital and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, that's a totally different hospital. Like the staffing is different, everything is different. Like our unit specifically is not LDRP. LDRP means that you labor, deliver, and recover all in the same place. We don't do that, okay? So like you labor, deliver with us, and then you get carted out to postpartum. Like it's just 2 totally different things, and sometimes I just feel like people don't understand that. So sometimes a lot of people don't like getting floated to the other unit, and I get that. It's not really another unit necessarily, it's just like the other hospital. So tonight Hannah just texted the group chat, and she was like, hey, like I'm getting floated to the other hospital, and I'm like, oh my god, bro, come on. And so she texted me and she was like, Jay, do you want to come with me? Like I totally understand if you don't. And I feel like she said I totally understand if you don't, just because like obviously nobody likes going to the other hospital. Also because I feel like that's a liability. First and foremost, number one, like we don't know these doctors. We don't know these doctors like the home nurses know these doctors. And then 2, like that's a liability. Like I can go in there and like, what if they give me a labor and I have absolutely no idea where anything is? That could be detrimental to that mom and to that baby. It's like, I just don't understand. And it's like, we always get floated to that hospital, but that hospital never sends us nurses. Like when we are in a crisis and we need people, they never send anybody. Even if they do have people, they never send anybody. And then it's just like, they'll ask for nurses literally every single day and they'll never need them. Like they want to overstaff their unit instead of just having it adequately staffed, and they use our nurses to overstaff their units, and so our unit for that night ends up being understaffed. So it's just like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And I really do want to be like a team player, but at the same time, like if I'm gonna be a team player, like I need everybody on the team to kind of like be on the same page. And also like I want to reiterate, no other floors in this hospital, like no other units like med surge or ICU or ED, like none of those people have to go to the other hospital. It's just us. And I don't know, I just feel like that's not right. I feel like it's not fair, especially when they never send us nurses. That's a soapbox. That's a soapbox. And you know what? I am just grateful that I'm a nurse. And I think, honestly, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm grateful that I'm a nurse. Also, I was really upset earlier today because I shot some content for this brand that I, seemingly really love. Like I wear their stuff all the time, and I had to do a reshoot for them. And I was just really frustrated because they were like, yeah, the photos and the videos were just like very low quality, blah, blah, blah. They're like, maybe you can take the pictures on the back camera. Do you really think that I'm taking pictures with the front camera? And second of all, I have the iPhone 15 Pro. I literally shot these pictures in HD. So like, you're asking me to reshoot, but like at the same time, you're gonna end up getting the exact same quality of picture, exact same quality of video. So it's just really frustrating. And I was telling my manager, like, of course, like, why I was frustrated. And I was like, again, I want you to know I'm not mad at you. It is not you. Like, I'm mad at the situation. I'm mad at the brand, because it's like, and we've worked together before and they did this again last time. And it's just like inconvenient to have to reshoot, especially when it's like, and I feel like I've talked about this before, I'm not just like a social media influencer. Like, this is not my only job. Like, I don't just get to just take my vlog camera, you know, everywhere and just like make up errands or just like book trips all day and go on trips and be like a travel blogger or whatever. Like, that's not my life, right? And I'm not complaining. I'm not, you know, like shitting on people who like that is their life, because that is amazing. And I know that it also comes with its, you know, hard things, because I think the Tarte trip is going on right now, and I think all those girls are, you know, in Bora Bora, they're living their life, all expense paid, yeah. That's amazing. That is amazing, and that is a blessing from above. Like, that's perfect. But like, I feel like sometimes brands don't understand that like not all influencers live that life. Like, my life is not taking a all expense paid brand trip to Bora Bora. Like, my day-to-day life is the fact that I have 4 12-hour night shifts as a labor and delivery nurse that literally starts tonight. Like, that's my life. And I feel like sometimes they just don't get there, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna need everything reshot by, you know, like some ridiculous and small timeline. And then another thing is that this timeline was already like pushed because UPS or FedEx or whatever, like, never notified me that my package was like being held at the package center, and then it was there for so long that they ended up sending it back and not telling me. And so they ended up like pushing this project like back way past like its active date. And so that was really frustrating. And now it's just, okay. And also, the pictures that they want me to retake are not even pictures that are going to be posted. They're just pictures that they're just going to have in their archive just to like use whenever. Like, the pictures aren't even getting posted on Instagram. I mean, I'll probably post them because I think that they're really cool, but I don't know, it's just, it's frustrating. And part of me like doesn't want to complain, because it's a lot of money just to take 10 pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, I'm not trying to make it seem like, oh my God, like she's just like so out of touch. I'm not out of touch, because I do get it, but it's still frustrating when like you have such a busy schedule like I have, and then like you set out and like you plan all this stuff so that you can have like free time and breaks. Like, you get all your work done on the front end so that you can relax on the back end. They waited until I was relaxing on the back end, and now I'm on the heels of another 4-day stretch, and they're like, hey, by the way, we want you to redo all of this. Like, you should have told me this when I had literally a week break and I didn't have to go to work. Like, it's just, y'all, it's just really frustrating. But I'm trying to be grateful, and I'm trying to think about the fact that this is something that I get to be mad about. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how people say like when you have kids and your house is dirty because like the kids' toys are everywhere. Like, at least your house is dirty because your kids are healthy enough to play. Like, your kids aren't, you know, in the hospital, or your kids aren't, you know, in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like, your kids are, you know, messing up your house, and like, it's annoying, but like, you get to be annoyed by that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to woosah. Anyway, my nurse, the nurse that's orienting me, Hannah, my best friend, she is getting floated to that other unit. And so like, I don't know if I'll be able to go. Of course I will go with her if I'm able to go, but I don't know if that's like, if that'll mess up my orientation at all. So I don't know, I guess we'll just have to see. All right guys, so I am ready to go to work. Today is night 4-4. Lord, give me patience, give me strength. Okay, it's gonna be a good night. Regardless of what happens, regardless of whether I have to go to the other hospital or go to my home hospital, it's gonna be a great night, and we're gonna make the very best of it. But thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. This week has been a lot. We've done a lot this week. But yeah, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I will see y'all in the next vlog. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. I love you.